Hey guys, I want to talk to you about this before I descend, and that's my Teravail tires and the tan wall and how I set them up with CushCore, and just really feel like these tires, you get a lot of value. And I've talked about this before. I don't believe in spending $100 per tire on the latest and greatest tire from one of those big brands. I just don't see the value in it, especially in this day and age when there's so many good deals out there for spending less. And I got these on sale, and so it's a Teravail Honcho 2.6 in the front, 29 by 2.6 on my I30 Chromag rim, and in the rear it's the 29 by 2.5 Teravail A-line, which is spelled E-H-L-I-N-E, and they're durable casing, and that has the CushCore. That has the CushCore normal in the rear, and in the front it has a CushCore wide. And let's talk about CushCore a little bit. Now I just showed you the tire pressure. I just did. It's 17 and a half in the rear and probably 16 in the front, and the tires feel great. The tires do not feel like they're spongy at all. They stand up, and of course it goes by weight. I weigh 165 maybe with gear at the most, probably closer to 160. I don't have that much gear with me today, and I'm on a light bike. This bike, I'll put the weight in the link or in the description, but it used to only weigh 27, and I switched wheels, so I'm not sure if it's still at 27, might be 26, and so it's a little bit lighter maybe. Hello. And I keep my bike styled in. The tires are not that old. They still got a lot of meat on them. I think the Teravail A-line, even though it's an XC tire, it's a little more bite than the Recon. And I've ran the Recon before. The Recon has a 2.6, but all tires measure a little bit smaller, I would say, especially when you put them on wider rims. These measure out, I believe I did measure them, so it measured 2.4 in the back, 2.5 in the front, even though the tires say they're 0.1 bigger. So they do measure out a little bit more narrow. And I mean, that's still plenty of tire. I would never run a tire that's a 2.2 or even a 2.35 anymore, just for my trail conditions. I did that. I went through many tires that were that size, and unless you're really coming here right after a rain, or you're riding different trails that are not so chunky, I just don't think those tires are appropriate for a mountain bike to go fast. If you're going like I'm going right now, I have complete confidence that I can lean it over and I'm not going to drift too much, or if I drift it, I'll be in control. Of course, I'm braking a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going brake free down, but I just feel that these tires hook up great. The other thing with tires, and one more final thing, you have to get to know your tires. No matter what tire you choose, spend some time getting to know it. If you have a tire and you don't figure out its limits and you don't get to know it, you're never gonna have your best rides with that tire. And that's why a lot of guys end up sticking with the same tire for years, because they've kind of found a tire that works for them and they don't want to change. And there are some really good meaty tires that my friends use. They're just hard to climb on when you have, like, I've ran the honcho and back, and it's harder to climb on. I would recommend it if I was on my gear bike, but on my single speed I prefer having this one. Maybe I'll try it in back again, but then I would have to use an easier gear. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.